Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Corey. Welcome to Blind Hog Adventures. I got my good friend Captain Gaston King with me. We are out this morning in an undisclosed location. You can see the fogs all around us, so we're going to ease out nice and easy. But we got together. We're both pros with redline rigs, so that's kind of the connection that we made. Hit it off and just came down here just to the Pamlico tributaries is what I'll say, to just have a good time and catch some fish. Gaston, just so I don't forget to ask you later, how can they get up with you if they want to book something later on down the road, man?
You guys can give me a shout, 252-292-9458.
There we go. That way I don't forget that. All right, y'all, let's just have some fun, catch some fish, and we're gonna do like we always do. Welcome to Blind Hog Adventures. Let's roll the intro.
Fog, overcast might be a good thing for us.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's gonna make that top water bite last longer anyway.
That was a good bite. You gonna make me go to that.
If I hadn't been talking, I might would have done something. I tell my clients, you know.
There he is, and that's a good one. You need that?
I'm alright. I tell my clients, do not take your eye off this water. That is my one piece of advice.
Yeah.
As soon as you look away,
it's gonna go
gone.
under.
And then you come back and look, and by the time you snap, there ain't nothing there. I'm telling you, man, they're aggressive. They are fighting. That little fish is fighting.
Get him, Mako, get him.
That's some trout dog.
I ain't lying, that was awesome.
All he wants to do is listen. But if you look at that trout, man, look at those fins. You can't tell me that ain't dark. And I'm just thinking that's from the water color.
Oh yeah, they've been in that stained water. Oh.
I'm mad that I missed it the first time.
Let's see.
That's exactly what
Doggone.
Monday. They're not huge. But I mean, if you're looking for eater trout,
Yeah.
that's exactly what you want. 15, 16, 17. Right over there and see if you can't get one with that AM.
I'll tell you what, they all nice size.
Well, I'm trying.
Oh, there we go, right there.
I'm trying to train him to put them in live well for him.
No, that would be awesome.
You know, I don't even have.
I got you. I got you.
You want to keep them?
I'm fine though. I'm fine with releasing.
I just throw them back and get them mad.
No, I'm good, man.
I'm bored and welcome.
I'm good with releasing. There we go. First cast with the AM. What do you think?
I tell that little fish was fighting that hard.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't. Water temp is 83.
83. Wow.
Look at it again. I'm looking at the depth finder. Yeah, 80.
He's under.
Oh my God, he broke my line.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Look at him.
Oh man,
Dang.
that might have been a little better than you think. No, sorry.
No, he's good. Dang it.
That's a little better fish. That's a little better one.
Net.
Ah,
I just like using this bag.
I did too, man. I think I set mine too loose, but oh well.
Hey, that makes it fun, right?
That's a better fish, honey. We might need it. What is that?
They fool you, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, I thought that was a monster.
They're all fighting right now.
Man, I thought that was a beast.
They almost look like gray trout. So, you know, we talk about that all the time. You got the confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I could literally probably throw 3 baits, and
All
I
year.
would say they're either there or they're not. And to have those, you know, you feel like if you're not catching fish, there's not fish down there biting. And that's, you know, that is.
And honestly, that's become me with that AM fishing. That I have found there's a couple different colors. If I throw them in there and I don't even get a nibble, they ain't there. Like they hit the cork.
Now, why won't they hit your top water?
I think it's the orange. I never realized that.
Tell me how you get a 14-inch trout with a 5-inch menhaden.
I've done it. I'm telling you, I got a picture of one. I caught a.
What
I had
have
a.
I have? Oh man, turn that video off.
Hot dog.
Turn the
You
video
would win the
off.
tournament. Hey, you know that.
Let me get serious about this.
Oh, this has got to be a serious picture here. Wait. Got it.
Reckon you could kill that one.
Yeah, man. Then I will ask your opinion on that while we're kind of just fishing. So, looking at the new regulations as a captain, what is your thoughts on? Because they're saying that basically we don't have a flounder season because of our dead discards as recreational, which we know comes out of the shrimp nets. Yo, good fish. That might be a good drum right there. Well, a heck of a trout. I'll net you that one. We'll talk about discards in a minute.
Fight more like a drum.
I'm gonna break out that other popping cork then.
Well, I'll say this.
Okay.
What I've seen is 3 fish. Well, 3 fish, 14 to 20.
Yeah.
1 over 26. I think the 1 over 26 is dumb.
I do too.
I guess that gives somebody a chance to have a citation, but you can have a release citation. And it's always going to be recreational versus commercial.
Oh yeah.
And we're never going to get a fair shot. There's so much money involved in that stuff. As a charter captain, to change it from 4 to 3 is not really going to affect me. I don't foresee that being a big money loss for me.
Right.
It's going to make saying I caught my limit easier.
Right. It actually makes it easier on you to say you had a limit of trout that day.
I'll say this. I am always.
Today we're
5% of my fishing trips that I go on personally, I throw every fish back.
Yep.
Maybe once in a blue moon, I keep fish to have for dinner. And everybody has that right. You can keep your limit every time you go out if you want.
That's right.
And I don't think you're going to hurt anything. The speckled trout reproduces so quickly and lays so many eggs. It's just mismanaged.
Yeah.
And it's not mismanaged from a standpoint of quantity of fish in the water. It's mismanaged because they don't let you keep. Now, I don't go to like Louisiana and keep 25 a piece.
I agree.
But Speckled Truth preaches it. That you keep what you want, what you're going to eat.
That's right.
And I think that's a good philosophy. And I have been through my early years where if I went fishing, I wanted to say I caught my limit. And you take the pictures of you got 2 people on the boat, you got 8 traps.
That's right.
You take the pictures and you puff your chest out. But I think you get older, you mature, and you realize it's a lot better to release. Eat what you're going to eat.
That's right. If your freezer's full, you got too much. And honestly, frozen fish ain't that good anyway. So, and I think as we get older, that's one thing I think that brings about a lot of our friendships up. Some of my best friends now are fishermen because we got together because of fishing. And it's because you have so much alike in what you do, right? You like the conservation aspect. You like the being time on the water, and it's just beautiful, man. It's just like the fish is great, don't get me wrong, but sometimes just the peace of mind you get being on the water, to me, is it's worth the trip. Y'all, these red line rigs are just doing its thing, and so I'm not gonna sit here and just watch the man catch fish. And I got AMs and everything else, but we use them because they work.
You throw what you have confidence in. That's the biggest thing for free.
That's right.
It's like we talked about earlier. If you go fishing and you're not catching fish, but you have confidence in that bait, don't feel like it's because the fish are down there and they're just not biting.
That's right.
Now that does happen. And I've seen a smaller change changes from an 1/8 ounce to a 1/4 ounce jig head, and boom.
That's right.
And it's just a different sink rate. 17 MR versus 18 MR. Sometimes it's just that little difference.
That is something smoking it right there. And that's right on that line too.
Yeah, well that's the thing, man. Especially this time of year. They could be anywhere. Crab pots. I used to hate crab pots. They were in the way. And guess what I've learned? Those minnows circle that road.
Oh yeah.
Crab pot down there. And the trout are not done. They sit off of that, and when they get hungry, they just go pick one off. And, people tell me this too. They go and change these crab pots together, give it about 30 minutes.
I tell you what else, we white perch fish around those crab pots a lot too. We'll troll and do right along them crab pot lines. Man, Yeah.
Crab pot is, and the other thing about a crab pot, you said this earlier, it marks your drop off generally.
Them guys know. Them guys know where
less than 4 and 5 foot.
That's right.
Which is what you want for a trout. I mean, I would say the majority of my trout are caught between 3 and 6 foot of water.
That's right.
I would say probably 80%.
I would agree.
I don't fish deep water. I know a ton of people catch them in deep water, but here I've got a couple places in this creek that are over 8 foot.
Yeah.
But,
Need a little bit of chop.
I was gonna say, man,
A little bit of wind wouldn't be bad.
that little bit of chop, my dad loves that. You don't have to work for the top.
It does it for you.
So I mean, you know, it's a lot less work and you get just as good as
All you're doing is making a noise with that cork. The rest of it, the ocean, with the motion is doing it. That sure is a shrimp. That was a good hit, and I was looking at the bird. No, I was looking at the bird because that was cool.
I told you, there he is. If you take your eye off, what's that?
That's something decent.
Stop what I'm doing. Drum?
Oh. Yeah, I think so. Got you.
I'm gonna treat you just like one of my clients.
Oh my land! Now, this is a gentleman right here, boy. I'm gonna tell you what, gentleman and a scholar with a mighty fine dog. Good boy. Y'all, I'm telling you, come book this man, because we've been on fishing since we got here.
I don't think it's beneficial to people come on a charter and you just go fishing, and yeah, you catch fish, that's great, but I want people to know why.
That's right.
Why are we throwing these baits? Why do these baits work? I mean, you know, obviously some people don't understand the concept of all that.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you give them that information, they can go and research that and learn more on their
That's
own
right.
if they want to.
And somebody that loves it. That's right. And somebody that loves it, you know, that's.
I think you can tell the people that love it.
I do, man.
The way they talk.
Yeah. It's what you think about. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, what about this?
The greatest,
Ooh, that was
the greatest compliment I've ever received is a guy called me a trout boy. And I said, you know what? That is perfect. What you got on? What? I just had another fish in my cork. As soon as I take the top water off. Beautiful, easy fish.
Come here. Here we go. First cast on this new AM here. Got some orange.
Wow.
Good one.
There was nothing there.
There he goes. Got him that time.
Little baby is what it is. That's why. Oh, he came off. No,
That was the first one on the slot machine, y'all. The new.
the most beautiful fish that swims in the water.
It is. And that thump ain't nothing like it. There's another one right there. There, right here at the boat.
Look at that. He dropped him in the water.
Good job, boy.
He said, I'm done with that one. Give me the next one.
All right, hold on. I'll give you this one. Hold on.
Oh, man.
You can have this one.
I think there's a couple right here.
I think so.
Slot machine, baby.
That's it. I got to get a picture with the star.
That might help.
Hold on, make it. All right, you can have them.
I got you.
Got you. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Dude, I was right on time. I did everything right.
I know it.
Oh, my God.
He just spit it. That's all. You can't help that.
That was a big.
That was a big fish right there, because he come across right there after he bit yours.
I saw it.
That wasn't a gar either. That was a big fish. Yeah, that was a big fish, because when he hit it, he come across and went down.
I was gonna say, I think we're back in. Dang, that thing's screaming for help.
Ain't it?
Oh, what is happening right now? Woo! Folks, they are tearing it up.
That's a bigger one. Hold on, Mako. Hold on. Sorry, buddy.
I wonder if maybe those bigger fish are out here with these shrimp.
That's pushing them to the top.
All the trout are in the shallow water.
Bigger ones are out here. Man. Y'all, everybody needs a boat dog. I don't care what nobody says.
Everybody needs a Mako.
That's it.
Oh, look, you let him go. He was ready to get back to.
All right, y'all. So what we is coming out. We're about what 8:30 in the morning now. If you can see, you got gar hitting all the top of the water, and you got a whole line of crab pots right here. And we've basically been running this line and kind of shooting across. And what we've got is 3 to 4 foot water up there, kind of more toward the shore, toward that dock. And then you've got this nice horseshoe that's being made by these crab pots. Well, that shows you a ledge. Now, of course, we can see it on the depth finder, but if you don't have a depth finder and you are out here fishing, use your crab pots to find your ledges. What we have found is the bigger fish that we have caught have all been out here on the ledge to the deeper water. And so everything smaller seems the 13, 14, and even the great big whale that he caught that was a whole maybe 5 inches, was up shallower. Now we've caught our drum up shallower and all that stuff. But hey, use this to mark your spots, to see where your ledges are. And hey, I know everybody wants to be on to beat the banks like we've talked about this morning, but do not be scared to get out here, and especially if you see a lot of feeding gar, feeding birds like we've seen. I mean, they're pushing shrimp across the top of the water. My man's got his red line rig cork on and with a shrimp voodoo under it, and has just been tearing the fish up. I've been using more of the AM. I've got some on the popping cork. I mean, we've tried top water, but honestly, we've gone back to our bread and butter here, and we're probably a good 30 fish in this morning. So do what you're doing and have fun with it, but don't be scared to get off that bank. You can see that water a little bit turned up. I don't know what that is, but something's moved. Yep, something's got that water kind of turned. Yeah.
I mean, I think we can really just go from that spot to where we started
and keep catching. Ooh, there we go. Now he smoked that one. That's a smaller fish, but that's fine.
That's small.
No, but it.
There's been a many a day I've seen this.
Another male. Hold on, hold on. Oh, get him, boy. Don't dive.
You knocked me in the water.
You know,
I've had days we're off the water at 11.
That's right.
I've also had days we fish till 3:30. I mean,
you're putting the time in trying to get them on the fish.
If my folks want to catch fish all day long and they bite all day long, we'll do it. I've had trips where we went back, got lunch, and just came back and got lunch. But my thing, I just want people to have fun, catch fish. That's all that matters.
See,
that's the cool part.
Y'all, these red line rigs have put it on. Oh, Cap over here has caught me 2 to 1 with this popping cork. Well, we've put 35, close to 40 in the boat, and so now we are literally trying all kind of stuff. We've had, well, he's not.
I'm having too much fun.
He's having a blast. I ain't lying. But I'm one of them people that I will try all kind of stuff, and so we've had some stuff hitting the corks itself. Like he's had at least a dozen come up and hit his cork. And so I'm not good with top water. I'm gonna tell you, that's my weak spot. And so, but I love my red line rig corks, and we've had, it seems like, some big drum roll around us. And so I'm throwing on one of these Polk County tweakers by Salt Strong underneath my big popper here by red line rigs, and I want to catch one. And so that's what I want to do.
Gar rolling.
Yeah, they'll be able to see it.
You are a trout fisherman and you see gar, fish it.
Yes. Because them trout will sit underneath, and as them gar let them chunks come down or what they miss or injure, them trout are going to sit right underneath there in that mid-water column. And man, they are going to tear it up. Drum will do the same thing. But I tell you, I think your white has been really good. I think because it's still overcast. I mean, it's mid-morning, almost 9 o'clock. Water temp's gone up a little bit, 83 and a half, something like that. Still about 83. So ain't a lot going up, but it's just muggy. And
the water's not super clear.
No, I mean, it's not 2 foot.
The light is not, standing out.
Right.
It really, this is what I think they hit this shrimp. They hear that noise from the popping cork.
That's right.
And then they look up, and that bait is just in their face, and they can't resist it.
That's right.
It's just sitting there bouncing.
And my man believes in Peanut catching elephant because he's going to fish that 2-inch shrimp, and I'll tell you, he has caught some fish today. Now, he did catch a baby elephant, but he has caught some decent elephants too. So, I mean, you know, still caught an elephant.
The biggest thing with the cork is you got to make the noise.
You do.
I get people that just move.
Ooh, I should have let him take a little more.
There's people that don't make enough noise. I almost say hit the cork like you're fishing a jerkbait.
That's right.
Pop it twice, 2 times. Let it sit for 3 or 4 seconds or so. And most of the time they're gonna hit it on the pole. So the big key is make the noise. You want it to sound like the menhaden.
That's right.
You ever hear menhaden and listen to that cork, you say, I know exactly why they're biting.
Yep. You had a heck of a hit then.
He wasn't going. And I pulled it away from him.
We had a really nice, I didn't get the camera out in time. I actually took it off because we had such good footage in the first hour and a half. We were just talking about life and God and different things. And go ahead, I'm actually going to sneak it out there a little bit and give a preview. In our conversation here, we are contemplating a Northeast North Carolina centric podcast. Maybe.
Coming to a radio station
near you.
soon.
That's right. It's something I've actually been, we got one that's formed up right here a little bit. It's something I've been, I don't know, praying about, thinking about, and there's some around us, but the closest one is on the noose. And so really nothing highlights. Now I know we got DOA, my man down there, misguided fishing on the Outer Banks, but you have nothing for the northeastern part, that was one right there, that really fits what we're doing. Your trout, your flounder, your reds. Oh, trying to give you some information, some teaching stuff, some just talking, but you know, that's, I think we're gonna try this thing. So stay tuned.
Try everything
Once. And if the Lord blesses it and it's able to reach someone and teach someone, it's worth it. That's it, man. That's why you get people like that come together like this through fishing or different things, and then you find out you got more in common, and that lead. If you ever want to know how to increase your circle, put God in the middle, put people around it that believe in Him, and it'll lift you up, and you'd be surprised how well it multiplies and the quality of people you get around you. So there it is, good fish. All right, y'all. So we were going to get ready and wrap this up. We have literally mopped them up this morning. All I can tell you is if you want to book a charter, you need to get up with my man Gaston here and book Kingfisher charters. We have easily hooked 60. We've boated over 40. The majority of them being, we could have had limit after limit after limit, but everything was released today. Had a great morning. What would you add, man? Just, you know, what do you think the key was?
The key today was finding that drop off, the ledge. I mean, these fish are sitting there chasing menhaden, shrimp, and they're ready to go. It's only gonna get better from here.
That's it. So don't let people tell you that you can't get out and find fish in the very end of August, 1st of September. Just get out there and hunt, have a good time, and take in what the Lord gave us, have a great time. Get you a boat dog like Mako and have a good time. But most of all, man, our redline rig corks have just, I'm telling you, they rang them. Did some good thing with the AM fishing lures. That was really good. Voodoo shrimp was really good. Man, I gotta say, the new Salt Strong rod there, it was really, really good and sensitive. But you know, just overall, the fellowship was the best. And so I hope you guys will come back anytime you can and go fishing with a buddy all you can. We ain't promised tomorrow. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Corey and Gaston on Blind Hog Adventures. And we'll talk to you later.